Well, I'm just gonna do the best I can with the crappy connection I'm getting right now. Let's see here. So if everything looks super stuttery, has to buffer a lot, I'm sorry. It's our internet. It sucks. I guess that's what you get when you go with Cox, right? Well, I'll do what I can. It might get a little better when I swap from Warframe to something else, which I have plans for a couple little indie horror games that I've been really meaning to play. Just in general, not just on the stream, but a couple of games I really wanted to play for a while now, but I never really got around to it. So I figured, hey, these two games might be perfect on a stream. Well, we'll see what we can do. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, and if there's any problem, if you guys need the face cam like adjusted in size or position, let me know. And also let me know about the volume of the background music you heard like earlier in the stream, because I'm still trying to get that right. Okay, let's see what we can do. Everything looks fine so far. Okay, I guess I will boot in. Liberation of the system, man. Space dogs. Hell yeah. Is this circling around me? Okay, as you can see, my current frame is Garuda with a jack-o'-lantern mask on her head. The Dullahan mask is what it's called. Really sweet looking Cyandana that is currently clipping with part of Garuda herself. um, Really got the Broken Scepter equipped as a melee weapon. Its speed is insane, especially with the mods I have on it. It's ridiculous, especially with the particular stance mod I use. I go flying across the room frequently. It looks ridiculous, but I love it. Ignis Wraith, because it's Ignis we're talking about here. It's stupidly powerful. And also, if you're wondering what skin that is, it's called the, I think, Towson skin. It's Towsun. Pretty cool. For my secondary, got a little hand cannon, at least that's what I call it. It's a Ketchmoon kit gun. This in particular is using, see here, of course, Ketchmoon chamber, a stitch loader, and the Haymaker grip. I kind of like it. It's like a little miniature Arcoplasma. Now I could just drop my melee weapons here and go with just Garuda's talons. To anybody who's watched my 5-minute frames video I did about Garuda, yeah, I actually kind of like it. I like him. Mostly just because of how ridiculous it is, running around with massive claws. It's like Wolverine on steroids. But of course, let's go ahead and equip a melee weapon. I mean, I'm thinking either Broken Scepter or one of my Zaws. Well, this one over here is kind of partially obscured by her talons. Those talons just want the limelight. They're just like, no, show us off. We're far more cool. Like, seriously. Or I could go with Sarpa, which has my Day of the Dead skin. I'll roll with Sarpa, I think. I mean, after all, it's thematic. Anyways. And of course, for my current companion that was equipped, my Helios. That just looks adorable. But I think we'll swap out to either one of my MOAs, which this one I still haven't maxed out. My other one over here, Akira. That's my first Moa. It looks like looking at it, it looks like it's got an adorable little hat on its head. I love it. But that is the head, actually. Yeah, that is the head right up there. This big old thing on top. It's adorable. And then there's, of course, my Kubrow Kaito. It's pretty cool. I also have a Helminth Charger that could probably bust out here in a little bit, which I might do that, considering the fact that the Helminth, or the Infested, if you will, are like space zombies. So that, I think that would fit with the theming, right? So I think I'll swap over to that. So, but we'll go ahead and show off Kaito for a second. He's adorable, isn't he? If you're wondering what armor that is, well, anybody who's played Warframe for a while will probably recognize that, because it looks like it's ripped straight from the Stalker, right? But to those that don't know, for the armor, it's the Pakal Kubrow armor, which I got as a part of the whole like Stalker, like sentient Stalker like bundle thing. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but it's nice. I like it. Anyways, now I could swap out to
well put together, operator. Now get out there and
cut down the...
and make the Lotus proud.
Okay, orders. Let's see here. I can swap out to... Yeah, I'm going to put Kaito in stasis. And bust out my Helminth Charger, Kazuma. And just in case you're wondering, yes, that's like Kazuma Kiryu, you know, the Dragon of Dojima from the Yakuza games. He's amazing. I have an extra slot. You're probably thinking, what's that going to be for? For one of the new Kavats. Because I've been trying to get a hold of the Kavat genetic code I need. But then they're like, oh, in the Old Blood, there's going to be a new type of Kavat, I think. Or either way, sometime soon they're going to have a new type of Kavat. It's like a almost vampire-themed one or something like that. I'm like, that sounds cool. I'll go with that then. So yeah, Kazuma is adorable. Well, adorable in a kind of, ew, that's kind of creepy and infested way. You'll see. He looks cool though, you gotta admit. And yes, he's also got the Pakal armor, which is cool. Look at that. It's like, aw, he's so cute. Sort of. Look at what's with the mandibles or whatever you want to call them. Either way, they're weird. That's a cool color scheme though, I like it. So yeah, Kazuma. I'm gonna run with this guy. So yeah. Now that we've seen my full kit that I'm running with, let's actually get into the missions, right? Now, I plan on doing some stuff for my Nightwave, of course, and my daily.
Nora is all about incentivizing.
Yes, you are. Okay, trampoline. Trampoline! Bullet jump 150 times. Okay, I'm pretty sure all of you Warframe players out there probably be like, ah, this one again. I know, right? It's dumb. Most of the time, people are just gonna be sitting in the corner of a mission somewhere, of a room, just rapidly spamming bullet jump 150 times. It's like, what? Of course, I normally just get most of my bullet jumps just by the sheer fact when I'm playing this game, I'm frequently bullet jumping as part of my quick movement around the map. Because in this game, just like with any other game, you don't just run somewhere, you run and jump to those places, right? Because run and jump is always faster, right? Even when it's not. We like to think it is. Although in this case it definitely is, because you're bullet jumping. I'm going to see if I can do the Day Trader Elite Weekly that I recovered. Now you're probably thinking, why haven't you already done that? It's just the index. You're a pro at that, right? I mean, yeah, I am. I bring my Rhino. I kick butt and I just go and amass a bunch of the points and then go and, drop them in. And yes, To those who are wondering, are you the kind of rhino that actually tries to score instead of just hoarding all the points? Yes, I am. I'm not an annoying a-hole. Just trust me. But the main issue here is just trying to find teammates who are willing to go through a full three wagers in a row, you know. So it's like 3 rounds, if you will, in a row, without letting the enemy score once. I'm gonna need a limbo on my team for that, or somebody that can slow the enemies down. And there's only so much I can do with my Rhino Stomp, you know, putting people into stasis. Now this one right here, I'm not gonna worry about it. This is probably gonna be the one I'm not gonna do here. Ascendant. Mostly because it's just, I just don't feel like it. I could do it, sure, I've done it before, but I don't feel like it. Now, Cash Hunter. This is the one I'm going to be aiming for right now, if I can. So it's going to be mostly me running around in sabotage missions, listening and looking out for the caches. The sound is very faint. Sometimes I can't even hear it over the background ambience. Like the music that's going on right now. If I have music like that going on in the mission, I'm not going to be able to hear it. I swear. But I'll see what I can do. It's mostly just bring up your map as a full screen map and then just run around the whole place looking for every nook and cranny that something could be hidden in. Some places are a little easier than others to find caches in. Really just depends. And there's some missions, some sabotage missions on some planets that don't even have caches. Yeah. Just so if you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna make things easy by going to like Mars, so we don't have a whole lot of extra stuff in the way, so I can visually pick them out quickly. Guess what? Not gonna happen. No caches there. Yeah. What? What is that? Anyways. I normally end up running my cache hunting little missions on Earth. With all the foliage everywhere. It's just like, what? How am I supposed to be able to find him? I still managed to do it somehow. Despite how the place is literally the densest jungle you'll ever see. Anyways. Oh, by the way, what's really cool, with the Old Blood update, at least I think it was with Old Blood, yeah, they're finally going to make Iron Wake somewhat useful by allowing you to occasionally get some Rivens from there by bringing shards to them, to a Paladino, so, hey, cool stuff, right? I like Iron Wake as a location. I think they should do more with it, to be honest. It's just such a cool place, you know? And Clem, our buddy Clem, hangs out there a lot. He's got like a little fort made of those little inflatable barricade things that the Grenier use. Just a bunch of those. I'm like, this guy's cool. I like him. Also, there's a hidden ghoul. I might show you that here in a little bit. Just hanging out in a vent somewhere or whatever. But anyways. So, for right now, we're gonna just do some missions. I'll go ahead and probably go to Earth to show you what I'm talking about by me still finding the caches somehow. Excuse me. Let's see here. Which one is the sabotage? Not going on the Void Fissure. I could, but I don't really need a whole lot right now from the Void Relics, so just do regular mission. Be a little easier, yeah? So let's see what we can do. I might even party up with some other people and be like, hey, want to go cache hunting with me? Okay. If you're wondering what the heck is with the skin on your Scimitar, that comes with the Pakal armor and all that other stuff as a part of that bundle I was mentioning. It's really good stuff. It's a sentient themed skin. Looks nice. Although I almost have like lasagna colors. That's why I think of it as, for some reason. When I look at it, I'm like, oh, that looks good.
Toxin mixer. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Some of you might be wondering, what is with the Lotus? Why is she all glitchy and kind of, you know, looking like a... looking sort of like Ordis with the whole AI theming? You're probably wondering what's with that. Hey! Found a cache right off the bat. Yeah.
You found the first resource cache. I'm
Bet I
detecting
did.
2 more faint hints.
Faint hints. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna take the time to go and look for those caches. Now it's not likely the next one's gonna be anywhere near the start area, since that one was. So just continue along. That's quite loud. Hello there. Got somebody sneaking up behind me. Wait. Search this room. I like the music. But I find it funny, such amped up, exciting, action-packed music for me just running around hunting for caches. It's like the most epic, it's the most epic treasure hunt you'll ever see. Just, and I'm just like, looking for caches. It's like, what? Shh, you're loud. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to find a damn cache in here. Good luck with that. Just, it's like, shut up. You see what I mean? Background noises. That's what makes it impossible to hear the frickin' caches. Come on, DE. Make them a bit louder. Or maybe tone down the volume of the environment sounds, because that's just ridiculous. Oh, there we go. What the?
Remove the biocatalyst.
It took you a moment, Lotus.
The Grineer poison's creation.
Oh my god, it's stuttering pretty bad right now. I don't know what was going on. It was my actual game stuttering. This rarely ever happens, even when streaming. Even when I had a stream that actually didn't run like crap, yeah, my game didn't stutter this bad. So, I don't know what's going on. In type. I'm gonna look at my sources. The heck? What? Makes no sense. NVIDIA again. I think whenever I was on Caleb's stream, the real cheese buff. Yeah, when I was on his stream a while back, playing some Destiny with him, I remember my freaking NVIDIA container. That thing, all that stuff. NVIDIA, yeah, they decided, oh, now's a good time to eat up all of your disk speed. Yeah, giving you like none. Because, despite the fact that you're in the middle of streaming and playing a game, we don't care. No, we don't care. We're going to eat it all up. Like the resource hogs we are. Because the GeForce experience that we shove down your throats is mandatory, and it constantly eats up your resources just at random. Just like things like Windows Update and stuff. Oh, just conveniently decides now's a good time to do updates and stuff, even if you tell it not to, and only update when you tell it to. They don't care. And sometimes it's just eating up that disk speed for just telemetry. You know, sending off info about your current computing experience to their servers. I'm like, you know, you want answers as to what my computing experience is like right now, NVIDIA? It's kind of terrible because you're ruining it. You ever think about that? Maybe my experience is a bit sour because you're a dumbass. Just saying. I know I'm riffing on Nvidia right now for the cash. But I like their graphics cards, I really do. And I don't hate AMD, yeah, that's for sure.
Found a second cache.
But
My
at the
readings
same
indicate
time,
one more.
and this is not meant to be like a bias, this is true fact, that Nvidia, because of the fact that they, because of the fact that they're just always, most of the, stuff like, you have things like tessellation and RTX, they're constantly coming out with features like that, innovations like that. So AMD has to just kind of figure it out on their own, and hope to God it works, and doesn't run like complete crap,
Error
right?
destroying the biocatalyst cartridge. It is
And
highly
even if they do a good job and do their own version of
Now
that same
get to the
tech,
injector.
it still oftentimes doesn't quite run nearly as well on their cards, simply because of the fact that they're not being let in on the special stuff that that secret sauce, that Nvidia does with all their new features. They just don't have that. And that's not AMD's fault. That's Nvidia. They're being withholding. Let's go down here. Probably see my frame rate counter in the top left corner. See, it's running just fine. But then randomly it'll stutter. The frame rate may not even drop. It'll just randomly stutter. Just because of the disk speed BS. Nothing else. CPU's fine. The GPU is fine. Temperatures are fine. It's not thermal throttling. But it's just the hard drive. I know what you're thinking. You need to get a solid-state drive. Well, being broke as fuck kind of prevents that, If you're wondering why didn't you get one when you initially built your computer, because, that would have made a whole lot of sense. I mean, you dropped a lot of money when you initially built it. You could have splurged for a good SSD. I could have, yeah, I could have. But I was focused more on, overall capacity rather than speed. Mostly because not only do I do my YouTube videos, and I play quite a lot of games on my PC here, but I also develop my own games, which I've been, working on it for a while now. So, yeah, I need plenty of space to keep all the files I need for everything. Although I try to mitigate space usage by not keeping massive catalogs or archives of all my YouTube videos, except for ones I think are the most important, to keep an archive of. But then recently I've just been using cloud storage and some really good compression, to keep backups of most everything I need. So it makes it a little better. Sorry, where do you think that third cache is? My guess is it's going to be close to the extraction room. I have a feeling. It might even be right in the extraction room, maybe one of the little side routes, because they almost always have those little branching areas, just little loot closets, as I like to call them, just off to the side. I have a feeling that's going to be in there. But we'll see. I know you're probably thinking, man, you haven't used your abilities once with Garuda so far. Well, mostly because we're on a low-level mission and don't really need to, But, just for the hell of it, there's your Dread mirror for you. Oh yeah, looks so cool. Now, honestly, if you saw this in your mirror, your Dread mirror, would you be terrified? I'd be looking at it thinking, what a beautiful looking face. I know what you're thinking. It's a jack-o'-lantern. Well, I think that's just cool. I mean, I do love Halloween after all. It's not creepy to me. Oh, creepy jack-o'-lantern face. Nah, bro, that's just cool looking. Oh, I hear the third cache in here. Wow, they're pretty close together. I'm surprised, actually. I'll go looking for it after this thing's shut down here. I think it's just below us right now. Oh, my sinuses are a little clogged up. I hear it. I think I know exactly where it is. Yeah, this is Sarpa, by the way. It's a gunblade. It's pretty cool. Now, if you're wondering why you're using Sarpa instead of just a regular high-powered melee weapon, maybe Broken War is often considered one of the best, or your Kuva Scepter that you like. Well, that's the thing. Sarpa is a little special to me. Well, it's a special weapon in general that I would definitely recommend you would run if you like to do Eidolon hunts out in the plains, right? Because of the fact that the Eidolons are immune to status effects, that means stripping their armor by using corrosive damage is not going to happen. Because the corrosive status effect does not work on them at all. Yeah, at all. But Sarpa, being a melee weapon, can have the Shattering Impact mod, where every time impact damage does damage, I believe, guess what happens? It strips armor. Just in general. It's not a status effect, it's literally just a effect of a mod. And it'll work on an Eidolon. Yeah. Okay, where is that cache? Maybe... oh. Up here. There you go. This thing is... it could either be down or up. I keep forgetting that there are containers up here. So I was wrong about it being right there at the exit, you know. Hello there. You know what, I want to hit somebody with the Dreadheart. Let's see here. Anybody smack in the face with that? Oh, there's an exit. Hold on. There's some guys back here. Oh, there are. Bang! I like that. Oh, you get spiked. I'm just gonna leave you hanging there. Missed me. He's like, I'm gonna hit you with my blade, and I'm like, I'm gonna hit you long range with mine. He's like, what? You're gonna throw it at me? He's like, oh, jeez. One neuroed. Just one. Well, oh well. Any are better than none, right? And some Indo. Woo! I got so much Indo, it's just, I am practically drowning in it. And Iotans, you're probably thinking, oh, let me guess you get a lot of those and dismantle them? No. I have a buttload of them, I just don't really dismantle them. I keep them as decorations on my ship. And I have a lot I haven't even slotted yet, you know? And some that I have. Oh! Oh! I'm gonna go with Tellurium, especially to get 3 of that? Oh yeah, definitely doing that. I'll take you out to dinner. But seriously though. Nora Knight. I've heard a lot of people saying, oh, she's kind of annoying, you know, her voice is kind of annoying. I'm like, not for me. What? It's fine with me. Also love some of her quotes. Anyways. Is there anything I need to craft right now? I don't think so. Hold on, let me look. Might have some former blueprints I picked up just the other day. Yeah, I got one. Nice. Start building that. Anything else? Nah, not much else I need to build right now. Cool. So get that going. Awesome. So what's my current...
Yo.
Oh, nice. 7,500. How many? Or 7... Yeah, 7,500. Yeah. Okay. I only got 25 creds. That's okay. Is there anything else I'd want to get right now? No? Oh yeah, I need to build that Bathory helmet. I might do some excavation here a little bit. It's only 600 cryotic. It's not a whole lot. I find it funny. The Bathory helmet requires a bunch of relatively rare resources. 2 tellurium, an Oregon cell, that's pretty standard. 400 oxium, 600 cryotic. I'm like, jeez, might as well throw some nitane in. Yeah, a buttload of it. Like, man. Says the guy with the stockpile of it. It hasn't really had to use a whole lot. Also, I just now noticed as I was exiting out of that screen, you probably saw Garuda's claws are actually, flipped out, as opposed to up along her arms like this. Sometimes it does that when I sit down at the star chart there. I'm like, dude, that's cool. I wish that would just always happen, because it looks neat. I like it. So yeah, and I realized I forgot to equip a companion during that one. Sorry about that. What mods do I have on? Some good ones. Let's see here. I think I'll boost that pack 100 by a couple points. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Especially since I like to smack the crap out of people with my melee attacks. Please wait. It's gotta load. Look at it, 64,105 endo. Some people with probably more endo than that might be like, oh, that's pitiful numbers. How are you saying that you have enough? Because I don't really upgrade a whole lot of mods, Companion mods, I occasionally upgrade them. I don't really do that a whole lot because, for the most part, your companions in this game are more for just utility and stuff like that. You're going to be mostly worrying about what precepts they have, like Trample, Proboscis, stuff like that, And of course, Fetch. Everybody likes that, right? Pretty handy. And Scavenge and stuff like that, right? Because, to be honest, that's most of what you're going to be putting on your companions, or just as many helpful precepts as possible, So yeah. And he is off center. He's so excited. He's like, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Who's a good little space zombie? That's adorable. Let me take a look at my screen there. Okay. I find it funny, even though it's dropping a lot of frames because, like I said, crappy internet. But I find it funny because, hey, at least, despite it dropping a lot of frames, it's staying kind of consistent at about 65%. 65, over 50% frame drops? Yeah. Dang. That's the only words I have for that is, dang. That's rough. Oh yeah, to those who haven't completed the second dream, I try, as a veteran player of the game, I'm one of the many that tries to not spoil anything for anyone. So if you're wondering, what is that room? I don't want to end up spoiling things for you guys. I'm not going to be going in there. But at the same time, I'm kind of thinking about how, you know, what if I have a moment where I might need to use my use my my spoiler. To those who are like, what is a spoiler? I need to know. Well, I don't want to spoil it for the people that don't want to know and don't want to figure out for themselves. But yeah. Wait, let me see if I was about to say, let me see if I have a stalker mark on me, but I don't think I do actually, because I don't think I've fought any bosses recently. Even if I did, if I have a stalker mark on me, if he comes, like if he shows up in the mission, I'm gonna have to bust out the spoiler on that mofo. Just saying, like, I can't guarantee anything. For those that are like, man, why'd you have to spoil it for us? Sorry, blame the stalker. You know? I mean, he has a bit of a pushover in his upgraded form. And you're probably thinking, upgraded? Yeah, like I said, that's one part of the whole spoiler of the second Dream Quest line and later that I would... Yeah, that would be okay spoiling, just telling people, listen, prepare yourself for the Shadow Stalker. He's like an upgraded version of the regular Stalker, the big great sword. I have it, actually. You know. Now, Broken War, of course, you get as a reward for completing the mission, which is cool. It's a really good melee weapon, often considered one of the best. But you also have the regular version of it, which you can build with Broken War, or just by getting the parts like normal and actual blueprint. That's War. It's a massive sword. Like, look at the size of this thing. Hold on. Like, I hit...
Excellent.
There we go, I hit the button.
Operator. Please return
Covered in
Don't you
blood.
just love how you can even...
safe and sound.
Oh, it's so... You know, so well covered by, that Syandana. But yeah, it's a pretty big sword. Like, look at this. It goes up and off screen, so... What? Imagine the stalker coming at you with that, just... Tries to come through a door. Oh, jeez. Just like dips down to... Or it reminds me of some of those funny clips of like a dog carrying in a stick and it's like dunk, dunk, and carries it awkwardly kind of sideways through. It's adorable. It's like that. It's like, oh, look at the stalker. He's trying to fit his huge freaking sword to the doorway. Oh, bless his heart. And just light him up. It's like, But yeah, if you're wondering, well, what's so pushover like of an upgraded stalker? I mean, it's mostly for the fact it's the fact that he, like in his regular form, he's actually quite, you know, quite menacing. He'll frequently attack you at long range. He's got dread. He's got his like, was it despair? Whatever his throwing knife stuff is, you know, whatever. His kunai. He's got stuff like that. He'll frequently hit you at long range for quite a bit of damage, and he's overall, like, actually pretty intelligent about how he fights you. But now, in the upgraded version, he just runs around with his big-ass sword. That's all he does. Like, you know, that's kind of disappointing. He's just like, I got this huge sword that was gifted with a sentience. Oh, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna make good use of this. Yet he only makes use of it. He's just like, aha! My sword will prevail. Oh, I'm dead. It's just like, yeah. I mean, you do a lot of damage still, probably even more than before, but you got, like, it's like all that power went to his head. He got dumb. He got dumb and kind of, like, it just, I don't know. He's got cases of stupid brain. But seriously, he's just like, I'll come at you with my sword. I'm like, ignorance. He just gets... Get within melee range, you're gonna get roasted, just saying. Like, oh man. Also those claws, those talons are so cool. Like, seriously. Anyways, yeah, I still haven't quite maxed her out. I'm getting close, though. Getting close. Nice. Okay. Oh, that threw me off for a moment. What was that noise? It's the... Yeah, it's that. It's a radio. It'd be kind of amusing, just being like, on your scanner, on your radio, in your ship, you're like, let's change the channel on here. You're like, you know, going through, like, essentially a space police scanner. And you come across Nora, you're like, oh, hey, Nora, yeah, okay. Anything new? Come on. And you're just like, and all of a sudden, you're just like, it's like you come across some random radio station, just like, you know what actually would be kind of cool? Yeah, just like, yeah, you just come across some random radio station that's just like, this is like blasting metal, and all of a sudden, like, Ordis, he's like minding his own business, you know, being the AI that he is. Maybe he's going through some really tough algorithm or something, and he's like, you know, he's maintaining the ship, doing his thing, right? And all of a sudden, he's just jamming out, headbanging, jamming on your Shaza, and you're like, duh! And he's like, ugh, again! It's like, could you please stop? He's like, oh, is this disturbing you, Ordis? He's like, yes it is. It's like, too bad, crank it up. It's like, oh, not again. Tea. Yeah. Peppermint tea, to those who are wondering. Oh, fuck. I love the stuff. I love anything that's minty, you know? Like, seriously. I'm like, oh, that's minty.
The Grineer are attempting to clear this forest by poisoning the soil. You are here to sabotage their efforts. Start with the toxin mixer. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but
Let's see. Let's see if there's a cache in this room, like there was last time. On. Melt that guy. I know I'm frequently reloading with Ignis when I don't really need to. Oh well. There's not one down there. I don't hear it over here. The heck? Oh, that's in the game, wasn't it? It sounded like a mosquito in my ear. So yeah, I don't see any of the regular, like any of the actual caches. Okay. I'm surprised. So I frequently find one, either practically just within the starting room, or very close by. So yeah. There we go. There we go. Fucking music, man. Okay, now let's calm down and listen. Let's see. Ooh, oh, which one's gonna be over here? There's gotta be, right? Probably not, though. Let's see. Listening for the cache. Listening. I don't hear it so far. Oh. Shh! So shut up! Light him on fire. He's like, really? Was lighting me on fire necessary? You could have just said, hey, be quiet. It's like, yes, it was entirely necessary. It's like, it's a cool looking place. Don't hear any cache anywhere. I don't see one either. Evil! large, like, hollowed out tree over here. Also, if you're wondering about that ephemera with the bats, it's called the Nibiris ephemera. And you get that from the new Halloween event thing going on right now. I don't know how much longer is left on it, because I did it right away the very day that activated, yeah. So let's see here. Hey! It's one of the things that's very helpful. Like I said about the whole utility of companions, that right there, pretty handy. You can sometimes unlock lockers for you. Pretty cool, right? Okay, well, didn't see it in there. Watch. Like, my first attempt was, like, really good, and then the next couple are just gonna be terrible. I'm just gonna be searching forever. I'll scan one of these. Why not? Okay. What the heck? Oh, that was his! That was the sound my charger was making. He's just like... He's just making noises, and it's just echoing. Oh! Oh! Oh, there's some... there's some really pissed off wild Kuro over here. No. No. Sorry, Poochie. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, he's not having a good time. My zombie doggo, however, he's having a great time. You can tell by the sounds he's making. I think. I'm not really all that well versed in the various sounds of the infested. Is it hungry? Is it excited? Is it, I don't know, in constant pain because it's a space zombie? He's like, kill me! But anyways. So yeah. Still no caches. Crap. That's terrible. Shh. Hush game. I don't hear one. I had a feeling. The game's gonna be like, oh, good luck finding those caches. They're gonna make it really hard on you this time around. The first one was a freebie. Now you really gotta work for it. So, man, okay. Oh. Screw your regulator. And screw you too. There you go. Oh. Trying to go down the stairs. Goes over the edge instead. So this guy is clearly not wearing his glasses, which I'm not. It just feels weird sometimes having headphones on along with my glasses. Otherwise I would be.
Remove the biocatalyst from the mixer to halt the Grineer poison's creation.
Where's this guy? There we go. Okay, here a cache. Finally. First one. This time around, there's probably going to be one closer to the end.
First resource cache. I'm detecting
Oh,
2 more faint hints.
Can't get a little hungry. Let's see. Okay. Let's see here. We got the first cache. Good. Oh, there we go.
When destroying the biocatalyst cartridge,
Oh, take
it is
care.
highly explosive.
Look how little damage
Now
that
get
did.
to the
Just to my
injector.
shields. 280 down to 250. Whoop, dude. Tap dancing dude. What the heck kind of noise was that? Some of the ambience. Oh, if you ever go out to Orb Vallis, Venus, the ambience there. I just like sometimes just to hang out in the map and listen to the background noises and stuff. They're weird. It's like, what kind of creature makes that noise? It's like, do I want to meet it? Probably not. I find it funny. It's just like, right, the business. He's like, you know, he's in the business of, you know, animal conservation. It's just like, oh, animal conservation. Like, including that frickin' land whale sounding thing, like, maybe there are actual whales. Maybe it's not just serving fish in the water, in the coolant, not the water. It's actually coolant. I mean, it's Venus we're talking about here. They can't have regular water on there. Shh. Okay. I thought I heard another one. I was about to say, they're gonna be two in the same room. Is that even possible? I don't even know. Maybe. I might have... I can't remember. I can't remember if I found two in one room before. Either one. Actually, just... maybe I might have. I don't even remember at all. At all. Oh. Hello there. Let's see here. Oh, I hear Vahek's stupid sounding voice. Hello there. Bang. So why are these fools still breathing my air?
Overdrive to incinerate the
Shut
toxin.
up, Vahek. So you and your mincemeat looking face. Seriously. Actually, I've had some of my friends who play this game describe Vahek's face as sort of being like Deadpool's face under his mask. I'm like, no. The thing is, Deadpool doesn't even look that fucked up. It's like, no. Yeah. The frickin', like, the just completely messed up face of Deadpool. Nah, bro, that like, in terms of ugliness, it doesn't hold a candle. It doesn't hold a candle to Vahek. Like, seriously. I mean, Deadpool is a sexy motherfucker! So, I mean, just, like, even that fucked up face, it's like, that's not that bad. Then you look at Vahek, and you'll be seeing him in your nightmares. You see, that's the difference. Deadpool. Deadpool's the man of your dreams. Vahek is the man of your nightmares. It's like... Oh, there. Nice shot. Just little flips. Okay, I wonder where the third cache is at. I hear Grenier. Woo! You're done. It's like, ow. Just gets lit up. In more ways than one. There we go.
You just destroyed a massive batch of Grenier toxin.
I also destroyed a massive batch of ugly faces. By the way, I find it hilarious hearing hearing characters in the game even just just talking shit on how ugly the Grineer are. Including one person in particular that veterans of the game, or at least people who've gotten far enough in the story know who exactly I'm talking about. It's just like, why couldn't they clone something a little less ugly? It's just like, my question exactly. Although I think, although I think it's not so much that they cloned something ugly, but rather the thing they cloned eventually became ugly. So maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's actually rapid decaying because he's a freaking clone.
Just found all the caches.
Kind of a sad story,
Your
really.
objectives are complete.
You know?
Proceed to extraction now.
I believe, now correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe wasn't, God, forgetting the guy's name. Oh God, he's the one who's got the C lab and everything with the tube men, What was his? Regor. Yeah, that guy. Where, I'm so excited now. I always learn so much from a live dissection. Yeah, that guy. Wasn't it him that, or some Grineer scientist like him, that he was trying to go and, oh cool, former blueprint, nice. Trying to go and figure out how to prevent the rapid decaying of the Grineer or something, or I can't remember what it was exactly. Either way, it's oh sure, he's creating the tube men and all that stuff, and he's also kind of helping out the Grineer as a race, as a faction. Mark, could you stop barking at they'll bark at literally anything. A leaf blowing by in the wind. It's dude, it's a leaf. He doesn't care. I've seen him catch a leaf in his mouth, smooth as ever. Clearly though, he wasn't even meaning to do that, it just so happened that he caught it. He was it was kind of windy, he was outside, woof, 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 barking at things, and all of a sudden, a leaf goes blowing by, he just catches it out of the air. I'm amazing. No, that's impressive. Jeez. I think I remember the look on his face is hilarious when he caught the leaf. Initially, he's just and I realized he caught a leaf. He's just surprised, yay! Yeah, I caught a leaf. It's adorable. Little Bart. And then Logan, our little dachshund. Or rather, I think he's technically a Dorky. Dachshund and Yorkie. Mostly looks like a dachshund, although some people have been oh, he looks like a Minpin, a mini pincer. I'm
Cosmic background radiation is a riot.
Okay, Ordis, could you quiet down for a moment? But yeah, it's just I can kind of see what some people were talking about looking sort of like a Minpin, but I'm but it's nah, he's just full-on dorky. I find that hilarious. That is the name for Dachshund and Dorky combo. I'm oh my god, I love it. It's adorable. It's a dorky puppy. It's oh. It's oh, he's so adorkable. I love the different sounds with the different drop ships and everything.
The Grineer
Sounds so
want to
cool.
poison the mighty forests of Earth to make more room for themselves. You are here to stop them. Find the toxin mixer. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing.
I can
to
pinpoint them if you shut it, Lotus. Yeah, you're still probably wondering what's with the Lotus looking different like that. Again, I mean that's a little spoiler that I'm just like, yeah, whatever. But it doesn't really tell you what's going on. All it tells you is that, hey, she looks different now. What the heck? That's weird. It looks kind of cool, actually. Actually, she now, because like she now kind of makes me think a little bit about like Cortana, you know, Cortana from like Halo. She kind of makes me think of that, and I'm like, you know, that's actually kind of cool. Now imagine, oh my god, imagine replacing Cortana with a Lotus. Like, just imagine the kind of dialogue you can get from that. Like, it'd be quite interesting, I think. So I'm not hearing any caches nearby. Okay. Whatever. Fine with me. Cool looking skybox, isn't it? Oh, one of the coolest things, kind of a really neat little thing, I've gotten some screenshots of it. I might share one on Facebook after the stream. It was really cool. It was a screenshot that I got, several of them actually, where I was playing like in the Sanctuary Onslaught, right? Playing in that stuff, and we were going from an Earth tile set to a Kuva Fortress tile set, right? We're going to that, and we drop in and everything. And like it took it a little bit for the skybox to change over. So imagine the Earth skybox here, the trees, beautiful forest, all that stuff. But when you're supposed to be in the Kuva Fortress, you know, essentially an asteroid base, pretty much. Like, we're in space right now. We got like freaking, you know, chunks of space debris and rocks floating around everywhere. And we are seeing trees. The trees of Earth. So you what? That's weird. So get over here! Dragging him over. Yeah. For once, we get to pull that with the Grineer. We're like, oh, you're gonna have your scorpions grapple us? Like actual, you know, scorpion from Mortal Kombat, which I find it amazing that, like, you can't tell me that not a single person at Digital Extremes is like, when they're like, what should we name our, like, when they're thinking, oh, what should we name the grappling units that the Grineer have? Oh, let's call them scorpions. You can't tell me that not a single person was like, let's call them scorpions because of frickin' Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Like, not a single person. Yeah, you can't tell me not a single person at least thought of that, like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Like, not a single person. No, there's gotta be somebody that's gonna be like, yeah, let's do that. As a not so subtle nod to that game, like that would be amazing. Like, how do you have a guy that grapples people in this game and call him the Scorpion? Just saying. Unless both games had some similar inspiration from something else. That's possible. But every time I hear, oh, Scorpion, and I see it grappling me, I just can't help but to think, oh, that thing is literally like Scorpion, you know, from Mortal Kombat. I just can't help but to think that. It's kind of funny because I don't even really play Mortal Kombat. In terms of fighting games, I like fighting games, I really do. As a matter of fact, on my channel, I think my most viewed video still is, well, run of the arcade mode of Bloody Roar Primal Fury on the GameCube. I did that with Sheena. She's my main, right? And you gotta have a main when you play a fighting game, right? Of course, mine is Sheena. You're probably thinking, oh, let me guess, because she looks kind of hot? I mean, well, she does, of course. But it's not just that, she's also a really good character. Like, she's got some good moves, really good with her. In terms of, like in terms of being like in terms of capabilities, things like speed to overall strength, stuff like that. She's like good. She's surprisingly fast for being kind of the bigger, kind of what you would expect to be a bigger, stronger, like tankier kind of, character. She's all around pretty good. Also, she just plain looks badass when she's transformed. It's just like, holy crap. I mean, most of the characters in that game do look pretty cool when they transform. They're just like, yeah, they look just so cool. And they're hulking out and just like, raw. It's just like, oh, heck yeah. And she especially just looks, it's like, yeah, so you don't fuck with somebody that turns into just this massive, I'm going to rip your face off, frickin'
The mixer
leopard.
activates the toxin by combining it with a biocatalyst. Remove the biocatalyst to render the toxin harmless. Take care when destroying the biocatalyst cartridge. It is highly explosive. Good work. Now get to the injector.
Okay, let's see here. This, let me move for it. Alright. Let's see here. Hey there! Nice. First one.
You found the first reason.
Oh, this is the
I'm detecting
grove.
2 more faint
Nice.
hints.
If you're thinking a grove, yeah, Silver Grove or where the fuck. I don't have the stuff for that right now, so. Okay, I'm gonna just. I have a feeling the next one's gonna be. Okay, let's see if it's gonna be just above where the toxin mixer is. Let's see if it's gonna be right around there again, like it has been the past couple times. Watch it not be there.
Set the injector into overdrive to incinerate the toxin.
It's not. This game is just all about messing with me. It's all about trolling me. So, oh, where's the next thing gonna be? Where you thought? No. Pfft, loser. I'm like, really? Really, game? Wait. It's hard to tell. Am I hearing it? No. No, I'm not. Oh, hell, I'll take that. Got some new optics! Yes! Okay, cool. Nice.
We are going to destroy the injector by operating it at a dangerously high velocity. Keep the Grineer at bay until it melts down.
Next thing you know, the whole mixer just frickin' explodes. It's like, whoa, too high velocity. Just like, and then it just blows up. It's like, didn't do it. The stuff's just everywhere. Everybody covered in this green goo. Looking like they just got jumped by Slimer. Where is this coming? There it is. Oh. Stop. Let's see here. Oh, maybe this one's gonna... Watch. This one's gonna be where I said it was gonna be previously, close to the end.
You just destroyed a massive batch of Grineer toxin. Good work.
How much do you
Get
want
to
to bet?
extraction.
I'm calling it right now. It's gonna be right there at the end. How much you wanna bet? Well, let's see. Listening for it. Not so far. Are you gonna make a fool out of me, game? I think that's what it's gonna be doing. It's gonna be making a fool out of me, and it's gonna be like, ha! Trolled you twice in one mission. What's up? Would you guys just not? I'm trying to find a frickin' cache over here. I'm not talking about the map from Counter-Strike. Well, game. Look what you just did. Egg on my face here, huh? Wow. Yeah. I can't find the last two. Let's just go back and search for it. Oh my gosh, my nose. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Sinus problems. You eventually learn to get used to it. Let's go back this way. I might not be doing the index run in this stream. Let's see here. Let's do a wee bit more searching in this area. Let's see here. Right here, I believe one of the Cephalon fragments, but I think I already got all the ones on Earth. I lose track of that stuff pretty easily. There's so many of them. Okay. I'm listening, and I don't hear one here at all. Great. Well, game. This is how it's gonna be, huh? Flip with those. You know, one thing I'm surprised about right now, I don't think, like, running all these missions, maybe it happened because I wasn't paying attention, but I don't think a single time so far I've had one of the transmissions from, well, you know who, and if you're thinking, no, I don't know who, again, spoilers and everything. Hey, it was in this room, sort of. This wasn't exactly where I thought it was going to be. Yeah, if you like I said, it's another instance of spoilers and stuff. Like, if you know what spoiler I'm talking about, then I need to explain this to you. You're like, I know this. But if you don't, then, well, yeah, there's a. Let's just. I'm not even gonna say who it is, of course. But some of you will probably know what I'm talking about. Transmissions from you know who. This hasn't showed up yet. And just in case you're wondering, do you have creator mode turned on? I don't think so, no. I don't think I've ever turned creator mode on. Unless the game is somehow able to detect that I'm recording. But I don't think it's... Like, I've recorded stuff before, and some people probably might have seen the stuff on my videos, I think. And I think I've caught some of those transmissions on a recording I made. I think. So I don't know. Either way, I'm just surprised because almost every mission I have them popping up, and I'm like, what the fuck? I actually like it. I'm fine with them. Some people are kind of annoyed and like, I want to turn them off. I'm like, you know, whatever. Yeah, you do you. I'm fine with all the transmissions. You know who. And then Lotus, Ortis, and all them. I'm fine with them all. The only real transmissions I get annoyed by when I'm doing the conservation missions, it's like, seriously, T-Sony, or, to those in the know, T-Sony, fucking hell, that's just, that's, you know nobody's gonna live that down. You're not gonna live that down, eh? But yeah, T-Sony, that guy. Oh man, like T-Sony, the business, are just like, it's like, I don't need to hear your little spiel about the dusky-headed Vermink for the 50th flippin' time. It's like, seriously, all you have to do is just leave it at they're floofy and they have long snouts. That's all you need to say. And they're absolutely adorable. Let's see here. Aha!
You found all the caches.
I can finally.
Objectives are complete. Proceed to extraction now.
Can do. Let's fly through. Here. I just run past him. Screw it. It's not like I'm getting a whole lot of experience from killing these guys anyways. Not enough to really matter when I'm so close to max rank with Garuda over here. There we go.
Style, baby. It's all about knowing who you are and not giving a damn.
Exactly. Also, you like the frickin' little glyph I'm using here, the little avatar image. It's it's actually like oh, what was that movie called? I can't even remember what that movie was called, but like it's a reference to a cool horror movie, I believe. Like an older one, but it's just like in the form of it looks like, I believe, Grendel's new Warframe is going to be released this week. It's like in the form of Grendel, but I think he has a Grineer mask or something like that. It looks sort of like it, or at least it looks sort of like one of those kind of masks, you know. But anyways, so cool. He's Judge Candy and his bag of sweets. And it's like, yeah. This is like Grendel. I like to imagine when he goes trick-or-treating. He doesn't go trick-or-treating for candy. No, that motherfucker goes trick-or-treating for your ass. He's just like, you know, the whole trick-or-treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. You know, that whole thing? He's like, oh, give me something good to eat. It's like, oh, you're here. And a little piece of candy. He's like, no, more. And just belly opens up and just, it's like in Swallowed Whole by Kirby. Just opens up his mouth and then just sucks you in. It's like, no, trying to crawl, like hanging on to anything you can. It's like, no.
Operator? Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
Thinking about how awesome it would be to dress up as Grendel for Halloween sooner or later. That would be awesome. Just like, come up to the door of a Warframe player and he's like, oh shit, don't eat me. It's like, that'd be hilarious. Seriously though. As a matter of fact, you probably saw, right here. Grendel is the hungry boy. I was thinking, what the fuck? That's actually the, like, the message of the day, or MOTD, that I set for a clan. It's like, what the heck? I mean, it's true. You're the hungry boy. Yeah.
Operator, you have remembered.
And you bet when I get Grendel, that motherfucker is definitely gonna be colored pink. And I'm gonna just run around like Kirby, just swallowing everything whole. So yeah, you can see some of my Iotans I have sitting around the ship. Little Noggle. Yeah. I think they actually make actual bobbleheads of some of these Noggles. I want some. They're cool. Oh, I love a replica, like, little statuette or whatever of some of these Iotans. They look cool. Like this one right here. Also, the funny thing is, whenever you have, like, for example, the Christmas decorations, I find it funny that, like, there's so many things in this game, so many seasonal items. Like, say, the Dolahan mask that I have on right now. Big pumpkin head, right? That it's like, oh, that you can't use year-round.
Well, it's a lazy night between the stars.
Nora, shut the fuck up.
While out. Let's get back to it.
Anyways, while you can have the, like, seasonal, like, Christmas decorations, for example, on your ship all year round, there's also, I think, some skin for staves and stuff like that that makes it look like a frickin' candy cane, I think. And some other stuff. As a matter of fact, look up some of the 20 Sins of Warframe, like, little trilogy that Traveros has done. He mentions it in one of those. God. He recently released a new one. I watched it. It's awesome. I love his stuff. For a while, I actually used the Traveros glyph. Heck yeah. Anyways, so I just did those 3 sabotage missions needed for that. And I get that Kuva. Well, I got quite a bit. I don't really use it a whole lot.
Shall we?
But I think I could always use more. That's 20K. 20K Kuva. Right? Wait, what the heck? It showed me the fucking... Oh! That trolled me. It showed me the Kuva as a reward, but it unlocked Emissary Crest. DE, please fix. What the heck? Oh, well, it's still 20K Kuva. That's quite bad. That's pretty good. Anyways, let's see here. I got... okay, currently got 75 creds. Exactly. That's exactly how many I'd need for a reactor or a catalyst. Which I don't currently need either of those. I don't really need to fund on anything. Is there anything I'd want to get? Like any helmets? For any frames? I don't have any. Doesn't look like there are any helmets. What about any cool skins? Alright, I got that. That's neat. I don't use heat daggers or anything like that. No aura mods that I want. Okay, well. That's a cool looking helmet. Atlas Chikoro helmet. Oh yeah, the most recent Prime was Atlas Prime. I'm trying to remember what the next was going to be. I can't even remember. We could probably look it up. We got that. And that. Might grab a reactor then. What do you think? Or grab some frickin' Nitane, just a bunch of that. I don't really use it a whole lot, so. What do you think? Or maybe I should just save up. I'll save up. That's all I'll do. Don't have to spend my credits right away. Yeah, for those that missed the first Nightwave series, yeah, the Wolf of Saturn 6, some of that stuff is available again during this particular intermission. So get all you still can. Anyways, so the Wolf Salute, which is really cool. I think, do they have the Howl? They don't have the Howl. Ooh, I don't see it anywhere. Is the Wolf Howl ever going to be available again? Then, like, if they're not giving that out alongside it. There's also one of the emissary items, I believe, the Toxic Ancient looking thing. Yeah, the Ancient, which looks cool, by the way. You also get the Eidolon Ephemera, which I believe was from the last intermission. New item, at least I think it's new, because I don't remember. I've been through all the Nightwave stuff so far. I've gotten all the rewards, you know, for all the Nightwave stuff up until now, including the intermission. And I remember the Athari skin for the Lisette being available. It does look nice, though. I'll admit. I like it. Cool. But yeah. So, for those that are wanting to get some of the Saturn 6 stuff, the Syndana, the armor, and the Wolf Salute, and anything else from that? I think that's about it. Yeah. Also, now they're giving out Orica Ducats. And then you have Arlo's Flame. Yeah. They didn't give that. That was not there for the emissary. It was actually only for this. So cool. It looks cool as ever. I actually have it in my private quarters in a ship. Yeah, I gotta show you. Yeah, I just gotta show you my private quarters. So right here, got all the IS hands. I got some more in there, just on the shelves and stuff. Also, this one that looks over you every time you come through the door is the actual orbiter itself. A couple more. I wonder what the heck this is right here. I don't know what this thing is. The sound that thing makes. I love it. Wonder what was that? That's one of the domestic drones. It's like a space Roomba. Yeah, makes an adorable noise. I remember when they were first released, there was a glitch in the game where if you went into the market, it opened up the page for the domestic drone and then closed it. And do that several times. You'll each time will spawn a domestic drone in your orbiter. I did that. I had like 100 of them, and it's as loud as ever. All you just hear is like, I'm like, I can't even hear my music I'm playing on my freaking ship. So I can't hear my samba chord. Yeah. So yeah, I was wondering, what the heck is that? Is that Goss on that? Yeah, it's cool as ever. What we have to do, get Goss, max him out, and then go into the Laverian. So those are still curious as what the heck the Laverian is. It's sort of a museum type thing. I think they're going to be doing a Laverian entry for each and every Warframe. But they started with Goss, of course, because that's when it was added. See there, I'll show you what I'm talking about. You actually get to see it in the first person view when you go into the Laverian. Look at this. Oh, it's kind of creepy, looking around at the dark environment. Hey, makes sense now for October. Nice sketching of Goss over here. The donations box. I'll donate some to you, man. Come on. I'll go about 10K.
Unexpected. I'm speechless.
Yeah, Drusus Laverian. I'm kind of curious. Is he like a Cephalon, perhaps, or something else? Yeah. Icarius, that's the dual pistols, which I'll be getting a hold of the blueprint for eventually. They look nice. That belongs to Goss. The Exceltra. Now you can actually inspect these, and you'll hear lore stuff and everything by Drusus. There's the mag helmet for Goss. Also, it's really cool when you're redlined. I think I showed it in my 5-minute frames, but to those that haven't seen it yet, the armor plating and paneling on Goss opens up when he goes. It's sort of like he's venting off extra heat. The Ultra Scientana. Now, when you max out Goss, go in here and go over to here, badge, and you'll find that little card sitting right here. Pick it up, and ta-da, now you got Orbiter decoration. There's the airfoil for Goss. Looks cool. This is like components of his body, just separate from the frame. And there's Goss himself. Let's hear it from Drusus, shall we? Take it away.
Gauss. Front edge. Smooth. Heat-resistant composites. Trailing edges. Streamlined. Foiled. This particular one vaguely warped by extreme heat stress. The Saint of Ultra. If the mind wanders, what do you see? I see a vivid, lord-like festival. The tremor mines bursting in a blinding wave, rising toward Ultra. And Gauss, a smear of light, just ahead of the thermal avalanche, fast as fire. No, faster.
Awesome. Didn't I quote that one, or a part of that whole speech, during my 5-minute frames for Goss? I'm trying to remember. I can go back and watch it. But yeah, it's cool. Now, yeah, you can also, of course, spin them around in circles. I forgot to show you that. And you're just like, woo, woo. But yeah.
Gauss.
Yeah.
Front edge. Smooth. Heat-resistant composites. Trailing
Drusus,
streamlined.
could you stop?
Foiled. This particular one vaguely warped by extreme heat stress. The Saint of Ultra.
I'm not even in the Laverian anymore.
If the mind
The heck,
wanders,
man.
What do you see? I see a vivid, lord-like festival.
I
The
see
tremor
bullshit
mines
right now.
bursting in a blinding wave, rising toward Ultra. And Gauss, a smear of light, just ahead of the thermal avalanche, fast as fire. No, faster.
DE, please fix. Anyways, what my private quarters I was talking about. Oh yeah, I have another Iatan just sitting over here. Any others out here? No, okay. No, let's see. In my private quarters. You're probably sitting here thinking, the Lotus's helmet? Why, you have it. That's cool. Can you wear it? Well, you can get actually a mask from the CAC and Cetus that's like designed after it. It's kind of cool. You're probably thinking, oh, that's cool. I got a mask for what? Again, like I said, spoilers to those that are wondering, what is a mask even for? Oh, can you put it on your frame with masks? The CAC? What the heck is going on with that? Weird noise. Again, spoilers for everyone. Just, and yes, as a caged Kandrak, just hanging out here. He's like, what's up? Big old boy. An Eidolon Terrorist statue, or articulate, if you will. Got gold Excalibur Umbra. You're probably thinking, what the fuck? In this case, he's got his sword. I got my sentient themed color scheme. Got the Dex skin on him. Looks beautiful. Some fish from got a couple fish from the plains, and then one servo fish you can see way back there, Sat Caddy, I think, from frickin' Port Valis. That's a random thing I got from frickin' Barakaitir. There's Rel's Donda. Thinking of Rel? Donda? What the heck? Something you get from the one and only thing you can currently get at the Iron Wake from Palladino or whatever the fuck. Some more Iatans. Ludoplex. Play little mini games. Now, if you're wondering, oh, so you have to unlock these, like, what, 50,000 rep with Cineris for each one? Although Frame Fighter comes by default. But Wormius, if you have the Worm Verkin Sentinel, you can just go into its appearance tab or something like that and access it from there. Same thing with Happy Zephyr. If you have Zephyr or Zephyr Prime, go into the appearance tab and click the Z thing. Actually, I think you can access Wormius some other way, but point is, with Zephyr, you go into the appearance tab and click the Z appearance option, and it actually opens up. That is literally Flappy Bird, but with Zephyr. Frame Fighter, it's a full-on like fighting game type of minigame with different warframes. You unlock stuff for that by going to various planets and scanning Frame Fighter data fragments. So cool shit. Got some of my floofs. They're adorable. Including one of the Thumper from the planes. A caged Koaka. Little Hydroid Noggle over there. I think that's what you get from Dog Days event. A freaking Vermink floof. It's adorable. All 3 Popper floofs. Yes, got them all. A couple Koaka floofs. Another Iatan. Arlo's Flame. A statue of Arlo right there. What else? Cool posters and some cool fan art and glyphs and stuff like that. You know, just art for the game, you know. A couple, okay, the 2 guys you see that they're oh geez, 2 identical looking guys you see, here. You're seeing there are, like, yeah, those guys are the like emissary, like followers, whatever, you know, those guys. Wolf of Saturn 6 with his hammer, Dex Excalibur there, go on. Saturn 6, like, sigil or like emblem thing, whatever, you know, orbits for decoration. It's got the emissary version of that. Got bronze Kubro bust statue. It's awesome. My Articula of Loki with a oddly glitching Zanuka sigil, I think, on his chest. Why is it flashing like that? Again, DE, please fix. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. And a roller floof from the Dog Days event. Whee! Yay. It's like a beach ball. And yes, your pets will play with those. They're adorable. A couple Shazens. The Day of the Dead and Mimica Shazen. Nice. And a Soma Chord. Futuristic space jukebox. With a little hologram of Octavia dancing. So yeah, you can play music on here. All kinds of different music from the game, including what I would kind of consider sort of the game's theme, which is, let's see if I can find it. Here we go. Wait, is it going to play? Oh yeah. I love the ominous start of that. And then beautiful. Just beautiful. That is amazing. Seriously. And you're probably thinking, I haven't heard that in the game yet. You will eventually. Once you get to the second dream, you'll hear it. And I remember, again, not trying to spoil anything. Now, I'll admit, like, that's the thing. It's like your game is really, really good, and the story's well written and all that stuff. If you actually can, like, actually get emotional for the like for a scene in the game, if something actually makes you really emotional in some way, you know. And I will admit, during that, like, some people might kind of get a little like, what the fuck, yeah, about the ending cutscene for the second dream quest. But I was just like, oh my god. At first I was like, what the fuck? Because it drops a bomb of knowledge on you during that quest. I'm like, what the heck? Like, previously it's kind of like giving you little bits and pieces of info, but there it's just like, boom! What do you think of that? I'm like, I'm thinking, what the heck? You know? Dang, that's crazy. Now it's kicked in. There you go, kicked into overdrive. But yeah, just like I said, it's amazing. Now, when I saw the ending cutscene especially, I was like, by that point, I went from what the heck to just like, oh, I legit cried. It's just like so. It hit me right in the feels. I'm like, this is amazing. And I'll never forget the quote that Lotus says to you. Dream, not of what you are, but what you want to be. That is a phrase to live by. Who knew that video game could actually, you know, give you a quote that's so true to life, you know? It's so deep, I guess you could say. That's amazing. Seriously, story writers, everyone at Digital Extremes, well done. This is amazing. Anyways, enough jamming into that. Had a little moment there, didn't we? That's cool. Wait. Yeah, there you go. You're probably wondering, what's behind that door? If that's the spoiler room that you can't show me, that's your private quarters, like a bedroom essentially for the Tenno. What's this? This is actually the Helminth Infirmary. As you can tell, the door's not opening. You have to have Nidus or a frame that has a fully grown Helminth cyst. For example, I believe my Goss has that currently. Yeah, he does. Come on. Game. There we go.
Disgusting, is it not, Operator? Or just would enjoy
Purging this.
cleaning this room, but sadly this vile mass serves you and your warframes. A necessary evil.
Yeah, this is where you go to cure the cyst and stuff like that. The Leviathan sitting here. Also, looking at this, you're probably thinking, oh, that's kind of cool. Some fish. With a mawfish, I believe. I have a larger one.
Strange biological archive.
But there's
here.
one fish
I cannot
in
explain it,
particular.
Operator. As you know, I have sustained memory system damage. Orders recommend leaving at once and welding the door shut.
Oh, well, it's like, I'll weld your digital mouth shut if you don't shut up, man. There's one fish in particular floating around this thing that's massive. And you will see it now. There it is. I believe that's a massive Mortis lungfish. You're probably thinking, what the heck? That thing is huge! Yeah, exactly. Anyways, there's a weird thing over here. I don't know what the heck is with this. It's weird. Yeah, this place is creepy. Kinda neat, though. Okay. Come on. There you go. But yeah. Also, stop doing that. Stop doing that door. It's tempting me. It's just like, come on, I know you want to check your stuff in here, you know. Focus and everything. I know you want to do that. I'm like, not right now. No, you can't tempt me. Okay. But seriously though. This little thing. Sounds adorable. Might get another one. I heard seen somewhere, I think it was on the Warframe subreddit or something like that. Seen this guy that mentioned that glitch and everything. He's talking about how he has something even on his ship. That his ship is starting to sound like a little miniature racetrack, and these things just. I'm like, sounds awesome. I love it. Could you roll? No! Don't tell me the game's crashing. Oh no! It crashed, didn't it? Well, I was about to log off. Thanks for booting me off, game. Look at this. Well, that happened. thanks a lot, game. It's just like, the game's just like, get out of here, you. I'm like, the heck? Whatever. Okie doke. Well, so, I'm not going to be doing the index, obviously. Now, I was thinking of doing some Destiny, for the next part of the stream. Some of the Haunted Forest stuff, the Halloween event. But seeing as how my connection's already kind of crap, I don't want to be, bombarding it too much with streaming and playing an online game, so I'll just skip straight to. Plus, it's spent so much time, more time than I thought it would, trying to find those caches. It says, let's see here, 2 hours, 15 minutes, no, 2 hours, 16 now. Looking at the timer, at least on YouTube, that's what it says. Yeah. Okay. So I ended up, yeah, this game just booted me out. This sucks. Well, like I said, okay, so things are not going all too well right now with the stream. God, looking at this. But yeah, since I've been streaming for a while, I still wanted to, like I mentioned before, I wanted to play those indie horror games. I'll go ahead and do that, I think. So, let me go ahead and see if I can get that booted. Okay. We'll see what's going on. Okay, let me check my resource usage. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. We got. Oh, by the way, just in case you're wondering about, hey, any more Warframe stuff in the future? I'm thinking tomorrow I'll stream again, by the way. But yeah, just that might actually be both Warframe and Destiny if I can get that working. If I can get our connection to stop shitting itself so much. But aside from that, I'm going to when the Old Blood releases for Warframe, I will do a stream of that. Me just going through all that. Probably messing around with the Parazons and Kuva Liches, But anyways, so enough of me rambling. Let me get to trying to get our horror games working. If you're wondering, what are the 2 games you have planned? One of them is a game that I watched Markiplier play back in, 2016 was it? I'm trying to remember. But yeah, a short little indie horror game you can get for free right now even. A little game known as, I think, Nighttime Visitor. Now, I know kind of what to expect on that one, and the other one, again, I've already watched people play it before, but only just a little bit gameplay. I don't know a whole lot about it. It's a game called Beware. If you think of what the heck. It was like I think a really alpha build, I believe. It's interesting. Let's just say that. I don't want to spoil anything. We'll just see it. See here. Okay, let's see here. Let me get some music playing in the background for a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Continue with the music until I get that working. So let's see here. I'm going to. See if that's working. Okay. Come on. Nighttime Visitor will be the first one. It's a Unity game, so it's a little launcher. What the heck? No Steam. I don't want to update right now. Bugger off for a second. We'll do it later. The connection's already suffering enough. Oh! Game is booting. You might be in luck. Oh. my music real quick. Wait, come on. Hold on. Let me hook the game with this. First. Okay. Let's see if I can hook the game with this. Since it's exclusive full screen, I don't think there's an option currently for like in this game for fucking what is it called? I don't think there was an option for a borderless window, so that means I'm probably going to have to hook the thing with the. I might have to hook the thing with. Nope. No. No. It's not right. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably hook the thing with with another source option. So I'm not seeing it on the list, eh? Craptacular. Okay, I'll fix that. No problem. Hold on. Just set a source for that. Game capture. Specific window. There you go. Let's see. It's currently blank. Oh, I got the window up. I gotta resize that. Hold on a second. Hold on. Gotta get my shit sorted real quick. Hold on. Takes a second. Rearrange that onto the zip button. Okay, there we go. Well, my face cam is back. But yeah, you'll probably see the game window being resized and doing weird stuff. And moving around and stuff. It's haunted! But no, seriously. Now, you probably don't hear the audio from the game. I don't either, because I'm currently tabbed out. Okay. So, I think this might be fine. So this is fine. Okay, let's see. What the heck? Does it just not have... What? Does it just not have any background music right now? I guess we'll see what's going on with this. Does the background music not loop in this game? If so, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny, because I know the game's not muted on my end. Hold on. Let's see. Start game. Let's see. You guys should be seeing the game. Whoa. Ah! I hear it. There.
Hey man, this is Alex. Heard you're working late tonight. I was just calling to say that I'm coming to get you.
Good to know. Okay. I don't remember starting around a corner before. Unless that happens randomly. Because it's not like I downloaded a new version of the game. It hasn't been updated fucking forever. I remember downloading a new version of the game. Also, you can knocking doors. Okay. Well, see ya, Ferguson. I can't guarantee I'm going to be able to complete this or do all that well. Shut up. Yeah. The killer can call you and use your phone ringing as a way of finding you. But you can call him in some cases too. Womp womp. Go. Well, game. I wonder what noise that was. Call him. I hear it. Okay, this way. Oop. I'm wondering if I'll hear his footsteps too. Sprint, sprint. I can't sprint. Oh no, I forgot sprinting is not a feature in this game. You heard that. You heard his phone ringing. He coming for ya. I don't know how far over here he's gonna come. I wonder if you can hear door knocking, like if I knock on one of the doors. Or, I don't want to think about that now. This is a dead end. Oh bloody hell, it is. What are you doing in there, victors? I want to know. Anyways. Oh, you heard that! Oh, damn it. Victors, what are you doing? Okay, you keep being you, I guess. Hero. Logan. I like our little dachshund. It's all here. I hear that guy again. Come on, I keep hearing his phone. We're gonna have to brave it. Whatever. Like I said, can't. Ah! This little cardboard cutout guy! I knew that's what he was, and I was still kind of freaked out by it. Not really freaked out, not scared, but just like, it's like, you know, it's not even like, oh my god, he's terrifying. It's just like, you know, somebody's coming at you. It's like, even if your best friend was to just sprint after you, like, just being weird and goofy, you'd still be like, oh shit, oh no. But be laughing the whole time, probably. You know? Something pops out at you, especially something that you know is hostile, or at least you're pretty sure it is. Yeah. By the way, what the heck kind of, like, what is this, what kind of world is this? Abe, or whatever the heck that game was called. Remember that? It's an RPG Maker horror game I played years ago, back when it was still popular. But I didn't do it on my YouTube channel or anything like that. Actually, I think at the time it was popular. I don't think my channel was even going. At least not this one. My personal use one, yeah. Weird sounds. But I didn't even do it on that either. I just played it on my own because it's fun. So yeah, this old drawn world. I guess where that old clip art guy comes from. Clip art man, aka Alex. Also, let's just take a moment to appreciate this dialogue. Oops, sorry. Never mind. I'm a dumbass. I keep hitting E when I'm in Q. For some reason, I feel like it should be the other way around. You know, E to answer and Q to hang up. I don't know. It's just I'm just so used to E being like the activate button in games. Like that's the yes, I do want to mess with that thing. Oh well. Although I heard that the developer of this is potentially working on a more fully fleshed out game, you know, based off of this project he made. This is just a short little thing. Maybe, was it made for a game jam? I think it might have been. You know, made for a Halloween game jam. So. If you see someone get killed, say something. I'm pretty sure I'm going to say something like, "Somebody's getting killed!" Or actually, I might just run and hide so I don't get killed in the back. It's like, maybe you don't say something at the very moment. Yeah, quit breathing in my ear. Mouth breather. Visions and expectations. Staff training presentation, January 1st, 2006. Okay, so we're in the past. It was October 2006. Now, I don't think this game was made in 2006, clearly. That's where it's, yeah. Nice little detail. Also, nice little title over here. Hey! Hey! Dipshit! Laughing at me. So, don't you know? Frickin' Alex is trying to kill me. You're not concerned with the little clip art guy? Come on, everybody. Let's storm Alex. He can't kill us all. But seriously, how much can a little clip art guy actually kill? You did not just do that to me. Damn it. It does sound... I bet he's gonna round that corner. He's over that direction, I think. Okay. Stand right here. Figure out which way is he coming from. I was like, which way is he coming from? I was like, which way should I go? I chose wrong. Man. Kind of learning how to deftly avoid him. Yeah, I'm not gonna... What the heck even is that? I'm not gonna even remotely pretend like I'm any good at this game. I'm terrible at it. I'll probably always be terrible at it, who knows. What is that shit, by the way? Blue stuff. Start walking this way. See how far we can get before it'll fade out. Oh, not very far apparently. A couple more times, we'll see. I don't want to take too much time on one game. Okay, now let's appreciate the actual, like, the dialogue and everything.
Hey man, this is Alex. Heard you're working late tonight. I was just calling to say that I'm coming to get you.
Yeah, coming to get me. Yep. Gotta love that freaking. Yeah, I'm coming to get you. It's like, bruh, really? Stereotypical much? The ambience can calm its tits. Huh? So as soon as I hit that little concrete floor area, I'm gonna hit up the phone and immediately just start spam calling the motherfucker. Just blow up his phone with phone calls. I wonder where he spawns at. Like, how close to me does he spawn? I'm curious. Shut up. Move sickening figures. Now? Dang it. It's gonna do that. Risking it. I could barely hear that one, I think. I think he's far away from me. Wait, he's getting a little closer. Go this way. Just keep going. No. No. I'm in the cornering myself. Stretching myself. Sorry if I'm silent. Quickly, 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 quickly. Move, 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 move. Go! Exit this way. Okay. Just ring him once as soon as I hear the thing. Do it so much he can't ring me. Oh no! I was doing good too! I was doing good! That's what matters. Doing my best. I was like, oh, I thought for sure, because it sounded pretty distant when I heard it. It sounded pretty distant. Ah. One more go. Okay, one more go. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what we do here, right? Let's see what we can do here, right? Okie doke. And then, after I die this one last time, I'm gonna find out what the heck that noise is. Let's see how far I can go off in the distance and just, weird cloud, by the way. One cloud. They just got one cloud in this whole land. Just one. Occasionally it stops by to say hello. And we say, hey, Mr. Cloud. Okay. Shut up, Alex. I need to change that ignore button to the fuck off button. Don't we all just need a fuck off button in our life? You can just press it anytime you need somebody to just F right off. Just like, hey, buddy. Fuck you. It just disappears. It's like, yes. Finally, I got that douchebag on my hair. We're running through the halls, knocking on every single door. Okay, just checking the signal. Still no signal. You can call me, but I can't call him. Shame on you, Alex. You cheater. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Maybe eating a lot of pumpkins this month. Pumpkin pie, especially, all that stuff. Who calling you? I didn't even hear it that time. Okay. No, he's closer this way. This guy's trolling me. You see it. He's trolling me. Sounded closer that way, I think. Dang it, Alex. Yeah, he's definitely that way. He's coming. Get moving. Get moving. Shut up, Alex. He's gonna be right in my ass, isn't he? Let's get around this corner again. Boy, I laid smack down on me. Damn it! He's gonna come around the corner again. Fucking hell, Alex. What's that noise? Yeah, I think he's going around the corner. Sounds like he might. Now, is he coming that way? It's hard to tell. I wish I had better headphones. Really good surround sound, maybe. Move, 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 move! I wish I could sprint. Boy, I wish I could sprint.